So, I heard you mention Survival University. I'm not familiar with them. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
it's in-person type course. You were online for a half hour every day. What was the process?
Oh, the process was intense. It's a 50-day course where I lived in the woods for 50 days in a survival shelter. And I'm talking sticks, grass, whatever. We weren't allowed to sleep inside. In fact, it was just 100% outdoors the whole time. The only time we were able to see shelter or anything like that or something structured was when we went to go to the grocery store to get some food and then come right back. But we slept in the woods. We started on fires. We cooked on the fire pit. And then the last 7 days was the last test where we were just out with just a knife and we had to survive the night or the week that way. So yeah, it was intense. It was nothing online. It was 100% hands-on. Very, very fun experience.
So this is where the smart ass Marine gets to say, "You went to a grocery store."
Yeah, yeah. We had a few bugs here and there, but I needed some tortillas here and
Hey,
there.
we got to have fun with it. I know that you said that you were an EMT,
Mhm.
uh, and tied into the whole premise of this group. It's catering to veterans, law enforcement, and first responders. And I was really disappointed in veteran business groups, and
Mm.
that there was one that drove me nuts. I've come to refer to it as yellow pages for Facebook. And you could put your website down, but there was nothing to help somebody survive, kind of what you're doing, I mean, okay, we're going up to the top of a 14, or we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Uh, what do I do? And that, and I think for so many of us in the business arena, those are the understandings that we want to come about, and that how do we get more confident, more secure. As I've talked with Maggie many times, no one's going to shoot you and throw you bloody in the street. But that doesn't mean that we don't have a certain amount of fear about looking goofy. And that, how do you take your survival skills, which is life threatening, and translate them into a business perspective?
Oh, I love that question, and that's the beauty of what I've created. Um, Being lost in the woods is no different than being lost in life. Period. You have anxiety, high heart rate, depression, and we wonder why we have so many addictions in this world. And the reality is because we're in despair. We've lost hope, and nobody's given the tools to figure out what we want in life or need. We were told, hey, these are the acceptable things to do or what you want. So this is what you should go for. Everything else is silly. You don't need to do that. You have hobbies. Hobbies are your thing. No, that's what you're here to do. You are here on a spiritual scavenger hunt to collect all of that information and all of those experiences. So it correlates when it comes to first responders and military. We've served in many ways. We've risked our lives. And when we come back, it's, I've given so much. Now, shouldn't things come back to me? When the reality is to me, you should be pouring into your cup first. Everything that overflows into the saucer, everybody else gets. And I think that's where the disconnect is with our military and our first responders.